A loser, the people, companies, and investors who bet on technologies that never get out of a niche market. Remember mass customization? Your Nikes can be exactly the way you want them. Well, guess what? The reason most of us buy Nike is the merchant there has better taste than you. Mass customization never made any sense. And then there was the Internet of Things. Connect your blender to the internet. What an enormous head fake. That is not going to amount to nearly the marketplace that people think. And then there were beacons. I have not met a retailer that can tell me why beacons have added any value to stakeholders in any organization across the United States. And 3D printing, that's my favorite. Build anything you want right away, real time. Well, guess what? We have the world's best 3D printer right now, and it's called China. The next big head fake, virtual reality. For $600, you can buy the Facebook Oculus. Porn and gaming may take off here, but that's it. For a lot less money, I can stare at my phone in the backseat of a car and get nauseous all on my own.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my goodness, that turned your stomach! What happened to the track?
The big winner, podcasts. The success of Serial and the inclusion of the podcast app in iOS 8 has fueled 30% growth in listenership. 1/3 of Americans have listened to a podcast, and 21 million hours of podcasts are consumed each day. The bottom line is if you listen to podcasts, advertising just seems to suck less. This medium will continue to grow, a big opportunity for media companies and advertisers that get in early. We here at L2 are planning a Winners and Losers podcast, as everyone agrees I have a face for radio. A loser, Fitbit. In July, we predicted the Apple Watch would swallow the wearables market and Fitbit would be roadkill. By the way, the Apple Watch is not a wearable. It's a second screen for your phone. The wearables market makes no sense. This is the only wearable that matters. Fitbit has released an Apple Me Too product, the Fitbit Blaze, and the shares fell by 18% on the same day. The lesson here, don't fuck with Apple. No one believes you stand any chance. Fitbit's wearable market share plunged to 22% in Q3 compared with 33% in the same quarter in 2014. With all the new fitness devices released at CES, we expect Fitbit's decline in market share to continue. A loser, girls. We end with interesting insight from the Washington Post. If you're shopping for products, it's typically cheaper to get the male version. At Target, a red scooter costs $24.99, but the pink version costs $49.99. A blue box of Schick razor blades sells at Walgreens for $14.99, but its purple sibling under the same Hydro brand is priced at $18.49. I'm spinning my sperm not because I want boys, but because I can't afford girls. Anyways, the study found that items marketed to girls and women cost an average 7% more than similar products aimed at boys and men. So we pay women less and charge them more. That makes sense. Welcome to America. We'll see you next week.